Multiversus. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've heard of this game. It's a Smash Bros. Style game where you fight to the death with characters like Batman, Superman, and some other random cartoons. Each of these characters have their own special abilities that allow their team to gain an advantage onto their opponent. One of these characters being Tom and Jerry. In this video, I'll be covering how to utilize and master Tom and Jerry to have better chances of winning your matches. Here, I will show you what abilities they have, how to use these attacks, and what combinations you can use them in. Firstly, their basic attacks are pretty normal. You just use your basic attack in the direction of the enemy to deal damage. But there's one exception. That's the up attack. The up attack has Tom pull out a paddle ball above his head, dealing damage to enemies overhead. You can charge it up to make Tom equip the paddle for longer. You are also able to move around while using this attack, which can be great for combos. If an opponent is trying to attack you from above, you can use this attack to counter and combo them, dealing a lot of damage. You can also charge up this attack and just run into an opponent, allowing you to combo them unexpectedly. Moving on to the special, Tom and Jerry's neutral special, neutral meaning used when not clicking any movement keys, is a slingshot. You are able to slingshot Jerry into the direction you're facing, damaging anyone in Jerry's path. You can also change how high Jerry flies by aiming higher or lower. If Jerry is away from Tom, Tom will shoot tennis balls in Jerry's direction, also dealing damage to anyone between Tom and Jerry. This is useful if you're trying to deal damage from a distance, but don't spam the tennis balls as Tom has a limited amount that only comes back after a cooldown. Next is Tom and Jerry's down special. This special creates a mousetrap on the floor that damages any enemies that dare to walk across. This ability is great for creating space between you and the opponent, and if you're going for chip damage while you're close to dying. This ability is my personal favorite. Tom and Jerry's up special is a rocket that Tom straps Jerry onto and sends off. You are able to guide this rocket onto an opponent which will explode on contact and deal a hefty amount of damage. If Jerry is not by Tom, Tom will create a rocket that will automatically lock onto and head towards Jerry. This special can also be great for damaging opponents from a distance to lessen the risk of being damaged yourself. A great combination is to place your mousetrap near the side of the map and then use the rocket whilst on the mousetrap. The trap allows you to create space while controlling your rocket. You are able to peacefully guide your rocket towards the enemy, and if any enemy approaches you while you're using your rocket, they will be hit and stunned by your trap. It also has a relatively short equip time, so if an enemy is chasing or is close to you, you can quickly use this ability to stun them and back them away, or start a combo. The last special they have is a fishing rod. When using this side special, Tom reels out a fishing rod, damaging any opponent it lands on. It has a fast equip time, allowing you to stun any opponents coming your direction. Though unlike other characters, you should not use your side special in the middle of trying to combo someone, as it will not leave you too happy. If you reach level 10 on Tom and Jerry, you unlock a perk that allows your fishing rod to act as a grappling hook once it hits the ground, similar to Batman's ability. This is great for catching opponents unexpectedly, getting back onto the island, or just trying to get around faster. Sometimes Jerry is away from Tom. When this happens, Jerry shoots corks out at the enemy whenever Tom uses his normal attack. Jerry can also cling onto a teammate, allowing for them to be stronger and faster. Tom and Jerry have a very interesting and complicated kit that is not too easy to master, but with the effort and practice, they can be considered one of the best characters in the game. Their kit is great at creating space and dealing damage from distances. When playing Tom and Jerry, you want to be playing from a distance and be mindful about the space around you. They excel at getting chip damage, but can also do combos when it is needed. Now you know how to play them. Try these tricks out and let me know how they work out for you. Also tell me if you want more videos like this and which characters it should be about. Are there any tricks I missed? Comment down below. I'll update my pinned comment if I find any great tips.